gonna start from the beginning. Boom. I'll go first. So my name is Ashley Asunción.
Hello there, Shakira here. Because my mother had made this vow when she was younger, at age 12, that her first daughter is gonna be named Shakira. And my father's family, there's this rule where the first girl born into the family, has to have um the the woman's middle name, which is Elvira. So I got both of the most wanted names, and then the second twin, they didn't know what to name her, so they kind of gave whatever name they could think of, which is my older brother, Michael, the second oldest that we have, who decided to give the name to my sister, Ashley Marie. Ashley, because he wanted us to be like the Olsen twins, so he wanted to marry me, name me. Ashley's a good name. It's basic, English enough, and probably toned down from the Hispanic last name, so we'll use it. And then use Marie, which is a very basic Hispanic middle name to put for a lot of kids. So that's how we got our names and stuff like that.
That's not the end of it, because then they go, you know what? That's such a simple first name. Let's add a second level to it and give it the most basic Spanish middle name. It's not a cute dynamic. It's not cute. So, anyways, boom, ended up a minute apart. I'm the younger one by a minute. Shakira's the older one by a minute. And we've been blossoming since. I mean, we were premature. So my mom really played on to that role, with her being the older twin. She be like my leader and my protector. I never saw her in that way. Because remember, when people see twins, people are imagining the same people. Like you think twins, like, oh my god, you see two clones of a person, and I won't be able to tell the difference. That's not the case all the time. People are like, whoa, they go crazy. But since we were twins, we really elaborated that a lot. I think in all of our high school, it was different because my mom, since she knew we were twins, she didn't want us to be in the same classes. She didn't want to be in the same classes because she was scared if we're in the same classes, we'd be like those kids who are siblings that stay together, that they only stay to each other and they don't like branch out with other friends. Also, Shakira was significantly like a lot more intelligent than I was. I'm be honest with you. She was a bit more intelligent. She catch on to patterns better than I did. So she was in the higher classes in regards to like getting honors and stuff. But in high school, me and her had most of the classes we had together, like in our whole school education. I would say we probably like had, out of every year, we probably had like one class, two classes together. I think that was pretty cool having her as a classmate. Like she'll help me with my homework, I help her on her homework. We had the same homework. That was super convenient. And that friends group. That's the thing. Also, being a twin, you'd be surprised, but certain twins in certain communities are different. Like we know a pair of twins that hate each other, hate their guts. Like they cannot, like certain twins just can't get along with the other twin. There's some twins that are completely obsessed with their twin and stuff, and that'd be crazy when they're obsessed with the twin. We should get on the equal balance. I feel like we're like similar. We're similarly different. That's how I've been telling people all these years that me and Shakira are similarly different. Like you can tell we're very alike, but you can tell we're completely different. So I feel that's the dynamic we give off. So we should get to play like big role and trying to get kids to get joined to do our programs. So like in our school, we had everybody and their moms take it. We were like, yo, bro, come get some free food. Have safe sex. Like let's get to it. Let's get to it. So boom, we did that probably for like 2 or 3 months. Me Shakira, they had us, me Shakira, write what's it called, a commercial. So me Shakira had PSA, drew our skit, like we made lines. We recorded a whole commercial PSA.
I liked helping people. I looked cool. It was really nice. Felt good. Well, what I felt like I'd be most useful in being helpful is by fighting and arguing for people in court and stuff like that.
I never wanted to be a nurse. It's true. It's true. I'll give you that. I'm like, man, my options are running low, man. I don't want to be engineering. I think was the cheaper option. So we are studying nursing. I don't hate it so far.
When she puts her mind to something, she gets it done as soon as possible so she can move on to the next thing.
Michigan is, I don't know, we have a lot of fun, man. We laugh a lot. We just talk. I think now, especially nowadays, now that we're about to be 20 and stuff, we just talk a lot more than a whole different levels than what we used to when we were younger.
I always try to want to be a helpful person. The best way to be helpful is by having knowledge, I believe. So I'm always trying to keep her updated about what's going on in the world, in America, what's popping. And I try to keep her. I get her updated whenever I learn something really interesting in classes about about America and how it's a crazy white premise capitalistic system, and like everything we think we're doing is really part of a system, and it's all kind of a scam. And very much trying to get her understanding, and like especially for this past summer where the Black Lives Matter movement and a lot of social justice movements going on, a lot of stop ethnic hate, stop racial hate going on. My sister was very aware, and she was kind of like those people where since she never really got into politics in a way, or she never really got into the news and never really understood how to watch it or how to digest it, and she's really involved in it. And it's not something she realized, something she needs to work on. But I like to be helpful and tell her stuff, make the information more digestible for her, more understandable. So probably that.
I was blessed I had Shakira. Thank God I had a twin. If not, I would be alone, not loved even more. I'm already that. See, since I didn't need no imaginary friends. I didn't need to get creative. I had Shakira to play with.